Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are at Center Parcs, Woburn Forest, which is where we came last year. And I'm doing this in reverse. We're actually going home today, but I realised I haven't really introduced the vlog. So anyway, we haven't done a load of filming just because we was here last year and we had friends with us and stuff, so I didn't want to do tons and tons of filming. But we've done a little bit, so we'll show you what we've been up to in a second. We'll show you around our lodge and we'll give you our final thoughts when we're back home. So we'll see you in a bit. So I'll quickly show you around the lodge. We're just packed up, ready to leave. So we're kind of doing this in reverse. This is your front room with a huge table and seating area. Jude's just causing chaos.
You've got a disclaimer to say it's not exactly the tidiest.
No, it's not. It's not. It's because we're getting ready to go home. So there's stuff everywhere. Kitchen area where they've got 2 fridges, cooker, dishwasher, etc. We didn't use the outside bit just because the weather's been a bit dicey. I mean, it's nice today, but it's just a bit cold. But they have got barbecue and tables and chairs and all that kind of stuff there for the warmer months. And it's identical either side. So I'll just show you our side. So this is a 4-bedroom standard lodge. I can't remember what it's called. It's not executive or anything. It's just a standard one. So double bed there. Again, forgive the mess. 2 singles there. And bathroom is here. As I said, this is like basically mirrored over to the other side as well. And this is... this cupboard's pretty good. It's got literally all your utility stuff in there. High chairs, and there's a cot at the back and all of that kind of stuff. So it is really handy. So yeah, we've been pleased with this. The location's a little bit far out. It's about a 10-minute walk to the centre bit, but it's not too bad at all. But anyway, we'll show you what we've been up to, and we'll give you our final thoughts when we are back home. Okay, so that was Center Parcs 2024. So we had an amazing time, really, really good, and it was great to see Jude playing with our friends' kids as well. It was just so nice to see, and the setup there they've got is just it's great. Like that's the second time we've been to Woburn now, um, and we've just been really impressed. Like it's not the biggest Center Parcs apparently. Apparently the other ones are a bit bigger, but that does mean you're not spending as long walking from your lodge to the centre point or wherever, you know, like the swimming or the restaurants or whatever. So yeah, we've really enjoyed it. We had a great time. People say Center Parcs is quite expensive. It wasn't for us. We did book early, um, but I think our lodge was something like, I need to check this, but I'm sure it's like in the region of like 600 to 700, around that, for both families. So when you actually break it down, it's not that bad. Obviously during half term and end of term and all of that kind of stuff, it's crazy expensive with like school holidays and stuff. But if you can go during term time, it's not too bad. We found it quite reasonable. However, saying that, the food and drinks prices there are extortionate. Um, so you're pretty much paying like airport prices. So in the sports bar, I'll put the beer list up now, or the price list I should say. It was about 6.50 a pint. Some were actually more than that. And we did one meal out, as you saw on the video clips there. The Indian restaurant we went to, which is the same one at every Center Parcs apparently, um, a meal for 4 adults and 3 kids. Now the kids meals are like 12 quid I think each, so the kids meals are quite reasonable. Um, but for 4 adults and 3 kids, it came to just short of 200 quid. And I'll be honest, the food wasn't amazing. It wasn't like, it didn't taste like a typical curry house. It tasted more like someone's opened a jar of pataks, and you know I probably could have made it at home, but it didn't have that authentic Indian feel about it. um so for 200 quid, like £100 a family, it felt quite steep. Saying that, the lunches we did, so we had lunch at Cafe Rouge and lunch at Las Iguanas. We preferred those. So the Cafe Rouge was like 40 odd quid. I think Las Iguanas was 50. But the restaurants are quieter at lunch. Most of them do sort of lunchtime offers. I don't think we did that for either of ours, but you can do that. And it just felt a bit more relaxed. And we did it when Jude was asleep, so it's only the two of us. So it just felt like a little bit of a break. But overall, again, we had a really good time. I'm hoping we'll go back next year, just because Jude seemed to enjoy it even more this year than last year. There's more for him to do. Like the swimming pools was great. The activities for him to do are great. But if you're watching this and you're thinking, I've never been to Center Parcs, should I go? Just be prepared. It is expensive. It does add up. Like your lodge may be cheap, if you can get a good deal, but when you're there, you will spend quite a few quid. The on-site shop is quite handy. It's mostly stocked with like co-op items, but even they are like priced up. So like one night we got a pie for dinner, and it was one of those. It was like a frozen gourmet pie type thing. Can't remember what it's called, what the brand was, but that was 20 quid for a pie, for 3-4 people, whatever. So yeah, it is dear, but really good time. We had an amazing time. I didn't do loads of filming purely because I felt like I'd done loads last year and nothing's really changed, if I'm being honest. And also we was there with friends and their kids, and I didn't want the filming to overtake or anything like that. So anyway, that was Center Parcs. Any questions, obviously feel free to chuck them down below. Again, apologies I didn't do tons of filming. It probably felt a little bit shoddy in places. But I just wanted to do a small part, just so we've got a record of our time there. But I'm hoping we'll go back next year, and I might do a little bit more next year. In regards to what's next, the next video after this will be a bit of a different one. So I've recently taken my mum on the British Pullman train, if you've heard of that. It's almost like a sibling to the Orient Express. It runs all round the south of the UK. It's based at Victoria, but it's like a luxury train that does day trips out and stuff. My mum's wanted to go on that for a long time, so as a birthday present for her, we did that. So I'll show you what that was like. Again, I didn't do loads of filming on that, so it will be a similar format to this vlog, but you'll just see what it was like on there. So if you're thinking of something different, something special, then have a look at that. That will be coming out in a few days' time. And then after that, Charlotte and I off to Spain at the end of the year to celebrate our birthdays, and then that will pretty much be us done for 2024. We've got loads planned for next year, but we'll talk about that a bit nearer the time. So thanks for watching, hope you're all well, and we'll see you soon. Take care.